So we're going to start simple with the chest expansion. So hands are on either side, and we're going to find our feet, do a nice little short foot. Yep, and then release it. That's it. So big inhale, expand that pelvic floor. Exhale. Re-engage the feet. Feel the pelvic floor lift up. Good. Yeah, just easy. Good. Toes ideally will be flat and just pulling back toward the balls of your feet, and the ball of your foot is pulling back toward the heel. Yeah. And I think you have nice long toes. From here it looks like they're staying long. I have bad dancer toes that crunch up in little... Do you? Yes. Well, exactly. Right, just letting them be long is perfect image in your head. And then when you feel like you're connecting to them pretty well, then add that little chest expansion moment. You're pressing the hands back. And then inhale, release forward, and then exhale again. Feet first, pelvic floor, ribs, and then release forward. Good. Feet first. Good. Good, and one more time. Good, and then we're going to take those arms up to the sky. Big inhale. Good, press out to the corners of the room. Good, and then bring it all the way down and forward. Good. And then in and up. Good, and then all the way down. You turned on the AC, didn't you?
I did.
I don't believe you.
I didn't. It was automatic.
Good. And down. And last time up. Stay up. Good. Now up to the side. Reach out to a big, giant opening L. That's it. Open, open. Good. Now bring it back up. Lift your spine up. And then to the other side. Good. Check your toes. And reach. Good. And then lift that spine up. Good. Now see if you can take your arms gently back. Open out your armpits. So don't let it come up to your ears. Yes. Nice, Chinda. Good. And then we'll come forward into a bow, stretching that upper back. Good. And then stack your spine up and we'll go to the side again. So up. Open your L shape. Good. Bring it back up. Lift your ribs. Good. And then other side. Down. Good. And think of the rib here. You're going to lift that piece up. Yep. So it's not your back. Pop. Okay. Yeah. So that could be one of your little multifidi going over the edge of the bone, right, and the edge of the joint path. Do you get it both directions, Chinda, or only when you're side bending to the right? Oh, yeah. So when you come to the right again, I want you to push your right foot down. Push it down and away from you. And it's going to feel like you can't bend as far. So I'm going to show you head on. This is what I don't want to see. See how my hip is floating over as I go over there? I want this foot pushing down in that way to keep you slightly to your left. And then that's going to keep that sacrum more supported on the right. Yes, good. Better. Does it still pop? Left? Way down. Okay, so it takes farther. Okay. Okay, good. Your arm's getting tired?
Yes.
Yep, keep pushing. Feel your blade edge of your foot. That's it, Chinda. Good. Good. And plus, I like, yeah? So on the other side, strong through the outside of that left one. Good. Come on, right foot, you got it. Good. And last one. Good. On both sides. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. So this is again that getting your pelvis to stabilize. The pops are not necessarily bad unless they're painful. So hi Melissa. We've just been fine tuning for a little bit here.
I'm sure you're welcome.
Okay, so let's take our band. We're going to put it behind our booties. Collarbones open, and we're just sitting in a squat, pushing a little low push forward. And this first squat, I have a lot of tension. I'm almost able to sit on that band. Yeah, almost able to sit on it. Should be that your butt pushing back and getting almost a suspended moment. Yeah. So here, Chinda, I want you to really exaggerate the sensation that you're pushing it back rather than just coming straight down. I want you to really push, push, push. Same thing, Melissa. I want you to push back. Well, this is a good day because you guys do some of the same things. Yes. Very nice. Everybody, beautiful. Good. Pushing back. Good. And you might get a sensation that if you didn't have this band to catch you, you would fall back on your butt. That would be okay to have that sensation. Just don't fall. Keep your toes down. Good. And so we started off, Melissa, talking a little bit about short foot, right? Having the foot connected to the ground, forefoot to your heel. Good. If you go down and you feel weirdness on, say, for example, your left, check your right foot. Oftentimes that guy needs to pull in a little bit to help adjust your pelvis. Good, and one more. Nice, okay, we're gonna stay down in the next one. So push your butt back into your band, right? You should feel like it's hard to keep your toes down. Yeah, good, all right, take the arms in and just exhale, open and out to the side and then tuck the elbows back in. So press, keep pushing your booty back. That's it, good. I want you to feel your abs push back into your band. Push, good. That's it, two more. Push, good. And last one. Good, all right, bring those hands in, nice and close, drive through your feet and come up to a stand. Good, good, all right. Let's take the band out from there. And we'll put it underneath your, that's the button I forgot to press. We're gonna take it under your feet. Actually, just put it under your left foot, pardon me. And we're gonna do a skater. So this is just mostly for balance. Yeah, mostly for balance. So little bicep curl. I want you to slide your leg out. So instead of landing in a skater like we often do, we're gonna stay with this banded side, right? And just give yourself a bicep curl, sit, and then pull all the way in. Sit, that's it, and pull all the way in. So we're gonna think about this standing leg. Drive into that foot, as if this foot was on a moving carriage, right? it was on a lightweight moving carriage. Maybe you're stepping from a dock onto a boat. It could move, right? Yes. Good. 2 more. Still push your booty back, right? So I'm going to show you me not pushing my booty back. I'm just dropping down. Here's me sitting back deeper. You see that? So think of that band behind your butt, both of you. Band behind your butt. Push it back, push it back, push it back. Yes! Good. Good. All right. And then we're going to hold that there. Hold that there. Then all we're going to do is rotate so your toe looks up to the sky. See if you can slide a little bit further back with your butt. That foot will slide further out. We're stretching open that adductor line. Good. And then rotate it forward. Put the foot down. Good. And then find your standing foot over here. Come back up. Yes. So we're going from a skater push into a Cossack, right? So that foot comes up. Sit deeper back so that leg slides a little further out. Good. And then find the standing side. Oops, sorry. Get your foot back down. And then slide the standing side. Come back up. Can we do one more? So we're asking all of this to support while this side gets a little stretch and mobility. Yeah, that's it. Good. Down and all the way up. Nice. Okay. Let's switch sides. La la la. So we'll start easy, just in the squat with the legs sliding out. So again, we're standing on the dock and then maybe we're pushing a boat away, right? Your friend is too close to the dock. Get away. Good. Oh, it's harder on that floor. It sticks to my foot.
That's funny because I can slide on the carpet, but not the...
Yeah, I can't slide on that floor very well. There you go. Good. Okay. So again, booty back, way back. And then drive into the foot to stand up. That's going to give you better support for the knee. That's going to cue that glute med along with lift the inner thigh. These two together help hold that leg in the socket. Yes. Nice. Good. That's it. Let's do 2 more. I want to see you. Yep. Good. So watch out. Don't go with it. Keep right over that leg. Can you give me one more, Melissa? You can do one more too, Chinda, Mark. That's it. Come on. Stay over here to your side. Get your weight over here, Melissa. Shift it. Shift it. Go, butt. Go. I know. Good job, though. Okay. So then let's add on our Cossack. So we slide on out in our skater. Pause. Lift that heel, toe to the sky. Then we sit back a little deeper. We should be in a line, right? Hip, knee, ankle. Good. Then put it down. Good. Find this foot. This is the important thing. Foot to hip. So that hip hugs in. Good. And then we go back out. Sit down. Sliding out. Good. Rotate. Opening up all across that pelvic floor and inner thigh. Good. And then sit a little deeper, put the foot back down, drive into the standing foot and lift. Good. Can we do 2 more? Yes, let's try it. Good. Out. Rotate. Sit further back. Yes, further back. Good. And then put the foot back down. Drive. Good. Here comes our last one. Last one. Sit back. Good. Get your weight over here, Melissa. Shift it, get your weight. Yep. So instead of being open like this, I want your butt coming over to your right. I know. Good. Good. Are you glad you came to class? Good. And up. So yes, we'll be feeling here, I hope. Here, I hope. A little bit through the middle. Down your IT. Yeah. So this is where I'm talking about the more you shift forward, the more it's going to be quad dominant. The more you shift back, it's going to be hip dominant. Yeah, and I think today was a better day, right? You and Melissa are both working on getting away from this elevator, right? Where you just fall down this way, straight up and down, and working toward more of a true hinge, which today I definitely saw an improvement. So, yeah. Okay, let's come on down to the mat. So I'm gonna back up. Arms up high. That's it. Open up those collarbones, drive into those feet, and then give yourself a bow. And so first one, easy, pushing your hips forward. Good, and then back up. And then if you do a short foot, while you do that bow, you might notice that your bow is encouraged to bend from a higher up place. So instead of bending at the low back or the hip flexors, instead, you're finding yourself bend from your high abdominals, your mid-thoracic unit, right? The mid-torso right here. Yes. Good, Melissa. What a beautiful start. Holy cow. Good. And that's it. Good. And then you can start taking that into a deeper roll down. And you can take it gentle, it doesn't have to come all the way down at first. What I want you to see is how long can you stay connected to that short foot idea. And it should encourage you to keep lifted through your abdominals as you roll so your spine has more support. Good. Good, and we'll do one more all the way down. Good, and then from here, we can walk our hands out to a plank. And then when we get to that plank, we will be doing a few renegade rows. So if you prefer to stay at a wall or any other place that feels good, once you're down here, set your plank, whether you're at the wall or on the floor, collarbones open, and then I want you to pull with one hand and then use the hand on the ground to push you over to that side. So if this is your right, I'm pushing the ground away to the left so that I shift more onto the right foot. That's the pulling side, yeah? Same thing when I lift the other side. I'm gonna push the ground away, shift my weight over to the other side. Yeah? So on your TRX is really apparent when you shift the weight from side to side. Yeah, you can really feel it. That's it. That's it, Melissa. I see you. Push, push, push. This will be so good. All the stuff we've done so far today will be so good for your horseback riding because you being able to adjust your hip will help you with how you adjust your horse. So good. That's it. Now push that hip over. Push it, push it, push it, push it. Yes, good. Good. All right. And then this can be the last one on each side. Mark is modeling. I am watching. Good. All right. And then you can gently bring those knees down for just a moment. Give yourself a cat. And then hands are going to stay down. And then Chinda, you keep your TRX because then we're going to come back into our plank and do knee dabs. So the knee dab is just releasing the knee and then straightening the leg again. Release the knee straighten the leg. I'm going to use Mark because I want to make this clear. He's doing such a gorgeous job keeping his pelvis still. He's going to do one where he's not doing such a gorgeous job. See how it drops to the side and then it drops to the side? Our goal is to not let the pelvis know that the knee is dipping. So same thing, Chinda, you find a plank that your hands can support, and then you're going to keep your pelvis still, feel a smile in your belly, and just one knee bends, just a little bit. Just take the weight off the knee. You should feel your abs kick up, and then straighten the leg again. Yeah, and then Melissa, open your, what's that, Chinda? Baby, yeah, it's like a baby knee pull. So I'm on my magic, just dropping the knee and back. Drop the knee and back. Just a little. And then Melissa, sorry, I was going to say, open your collarbones. There you go. Yes, isn't that pretty? Look at how your shoulders show up then. How nice. Good, good. Good, and then Mark, you can rest because you've probably done the most, and Melissa, you can probably rest because you've done some too, and then Chinda, after you feel like you've gotten yours, if you want to, you can join us on the mat. Joseph Plies probably didn't go. Maybe he did. We don't know. We don't know for sure. All right, so then we'll take that band and we'll put it underneath our feet. I think you would want the straps if you use your Pilates stick. All right, so then we're gonna just sit tall, get your sits bones under you. And then draw them in and up. Good, and then release. So pull those sits bones in and up. That's it, good. I'll bring it with you. Nice, okay. Let's bring your arms just a little higher. So instead of here, like a little bicep curl, we'll start up here. That's that chest bicep, that chest pull that includes the mid back plus the biceps. Yes, good. And one more. Good, all right. Then we're gonna take that and round back, pubic bone, belly button, rib, pause. Inhale, reach your heels down into the mat. Exhale, come back up. Good, inhale, release those arms. Exhale, pull in and round back. Collarbones open. Good. Inhale, press your heels down. Good. Exhale, come back up. So that inhale moment, we really want your pelvic floor to please expand because it sets up the rest of you to be more stable. It might be hard to push the heels down and expand the pelvic floor. Do it anyway. Yeah, good. Nice. Good. Let's do two more like that. Exhale, round back. Good. Inhale, open that space. Good. Exhale, come back up. Good. Last time. Exhale, round back. Good. Inhale, press down, but open up that space. Good. And all the way up. Good. And then round forward, press those hands back into a boomerang. Don't want to hit you in the nose. Good. And then all the way around and then back to center. Good. All right. We're going to cross the bands into opposite hands. Good. Arms are long. And we're first just going to start lifting one up, one down. I want us to practice here before we add in our rotation because I want you to feel if it feels squishy and scrunchy. Or if you can find your sits bones and lift your hips up out of there. Really lift up. So sits bones in and upward through your middle, right? They go whoot when you need the most lift. Yes, good, okay. Now if you can, if your hands will let you, let them face each other, right? As if you wanted to clap hands. So when you pull up, instead of pinky leading, rotate so that your palm is inward. Yeah, good. Even more. Can you go even more? Open up. Yeah, raise that thumb up to the sky, Melissa. Back of your hand like you're backhanding somebody taller than you. Smack. That's it. Good. Good. Now we can add in the C curve. And then we rotate down toward the bottom hand. Good. Come all the way back up. Good. And adding it in. Big, deep, hollow C curve. So now you should feel like you could almost hang off of those arms, right? Letting your abs draw back away from these reaching arms. And here, Chinda, I feel like the strap would give you more support. Do you feel like you're getting enough support to do that? Yeah. 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 So for the sake of the replay, she's noticing her acromioclavicular joint, her AC joint at her shoulder. And I want you to pull your shoulder blades back. Not squinch them together, just pull your armpits back so that you feel, just like at the hip, we want all around the joint. Now we're feeling under the joint and behind it as well. Can you feel that?
Oh, I feel lots of stuff.
Mark says he feels lots of stuff. Okay. All right, good. Then we're going to take, you have an option to uncross your band here, or just cross it the other way. Keeping the band crossed helps encourage us to get, just like the hips, all these lateral supports for the shoulder. But if your shoulder is tired, feel free to uncross it. We're going to bring the elbows up into high bicep. Now find your sits bones. They should make you another 1/2 inch taller. And then we tilt. So it's neutral hinge. Good. And then come back up. Good. Inhale, exhale, tilt. Good. Now as you come up, can you picture your sits bones like 2 feet pulling back on the mat? Oh yeah, do that again. Good. And pull them back, pull them back, pull them back. Good. Your sits bones, so as you come up, feel that's the base of your glute group, right? And your hamstrings meeting. If you pull those guys back, you're telling your body that you're getting ready to leap up off the floor. It should make you taller. It will cue little quads, but not crazy hip flexors. Yeah? And what it also should do, make you feel like your belly is pulling up. Can you feel it? Okay, so next one, hold. And then all we're gonna do is release. Good. And pull. So it's that classic hinge bicep, right? If you can keep feeling your sits bones, you will get abs, glutes, and yes, both sides of the quad. Should feel them down here. Yeah? Good. Last 2. And last one. That's it. Good. And then all the way up, palms out, boomerang back. Good. And then all the way back up. Nice. Okay. Then we're going to take. Oh, good. Yay. Good, Melissa. I think horseback riding and Pilates is a beautiful dovetail. Like I bet in horseback riding, you're like, oh, I do this in Pilates. And then Pilates, you're like, oh, I could use this on my horse. Yeah. Love it. I know. We should all take horseback riding and Pilates. So palms up. We're just going to round back and we're going to gently make ourselves all the way to the floor using your band. to help you feel your abdominals reach up and into that band.
Be cognizant of that.
The corner, I see that. Good. Bend your elbows, let them come back into your body. Now press up, but don't move your spine except for feeling your abdominals drop into that band. Yep. Bend your elbows again. Exhale, pressing up. Your abdominals hopefully are now drawing up and towards your band. Yes. Yeah, Chinda, you know the quad thing? Just in the last 2 weeks, I'm watching you move. You have more transversus availability than you normally do. I kind of think it's just you in the process of being in a chrysalis. It's not comfortable, but you seem better organized. And then we just got to fine tune, get a little more. Now that those things are coming, I think with your transversus turning on better, you're going to be able to get that glute med better too. Good, nice, Melissa, nice chin to both of you. I can see that, good, one more time. Pressing up, hold the arms, inhale big. Expand into your band and then exhale, just come into a bow. Good. Now, stay in bow. Inhale, bend your elbows back to your sides. Exhale, press your arms back up. Does your abdominals just drop in nice and easy? Yes, they do. Good. Do that 2 more times. Nice and easy. Elbows pointing toward your body, not out to the sides. And 1 more. Good. And then allow yourself to come down. Release those arms. Good. That's hard work, so if you need to turn your head side to side, go ahead. We're going to do 1 more set because it was beautiful. So I want it to stick in your body. So arms up, feel the abdominals drop in. Inhale, expand, and exhale into your bow. Good. See if maybe your chest will lift a smidge higher. Good. Inhale, bend your elbows in. Good. Exhale, press up. Good. Let the abs just drop in. Yes. Fantastic. Good. Good. And 1 more. Beautiful. And then coming down out of that, and then bend those elbows. You guys, that was great. Could you feel what you were doing?
Yes, I feel it.
Yeah? Sorta? It's starting to happen, Chinda. So just, I'm more convinced now. You are in a chrysalis. She's in the chrysalis phase. All right, we're going to take that band out from underneath us. Put it over your right foot.
Oh, your left foot.
Oh, I'm sorry, your left foot. This is your left. Pardon me. And then after, we're going to do, leg circles. Woo, 5 thoughts at once in my head. So I've got my band crossed, elbows to the side, and then I'm going to lift the elbows off the mat a little bit. That's going to make it easier to keep the collarbones open and to stay connected to your shoulder blades. Some of you might feel better if you put a little height under your head, and that would be me included if I had height to give it. Because for some reason, when I lift my elbows, I want to push my head back, which I don't need to do. That's it, good. And when you get 5 good ones where your center is doing the stabilizing and not so much your head, then you can reverse. And Chinda, feel free to linger to the out moment if you want to give yourself support and feel that stretch. Yeah. Good. And when you get both directions, then you can simply change sides. Oh, that's tight. Yowza. 2nd hour of short foot. My hamstrings are feeling it. All right, so can you still keep that opposite hip down, right? It's going to be tempting to let it roll. Today I want to see the stability. So we're making the leg move in the socket. Good. Good. Fantastic. Good. All right. We're going to take both feet into the band. Arms are long, palms facing in. Set the top of your arm to the floor. So don't worry about your shoulder blades. If we think of just from the arm bone, you should notice that your shoulder blades are actually flat up against your ribs and not squooshing hard together or pushing down into the floor. Holding that sensation, now pull your feet away from you, pulling your abs, allowing them to drop in. Shh. And then inhale, release. So Chinda, really let the top of your arm sit. Don't squeeze hard together with the shoulders, just open them. Yeah, makes sense. So it's a really simple, heads are down. This is a beautiful fine-tuning one to try to get that relationship between the glutes drawing the legs down, the abdominals falling into your body, and then that little side hug behind your armpit. Yes, good. My head is up just so I can watch you. Better. That one was better than the one before, Chinda. Melissa, these are beautiful. Good. Okay, so put your arm down. There you go, good. Now, put your arm down. That's better. That's better. Let that fall in. Good. You didn't think I was watching you. Good. Okay, let your arms come in for a rest for a moment. Good. Yeah. You can pull your knees into the chest if that feels good, or feet all the way down and open your armpits. Open yourself palms up to the sky. That should feel good to the front of the shoulder. Good. Is that Betty? Yeah. Oh, now you're inviting her to play. All right, so arms come back up to the sky. That was beautiful. So now we're gonna just add a bow to that. So here's what I would like to see. Two different versions. One is bowing at the same time that you reach your legs down, collarbones open, arms at a slight V. I want you to then allow yourself to sink, keeping your chest up but your ribs down, so you feel low ribs on the mat. Check your neck and then pull it all back in and then start again. So that's, again, one version is this way. Up into your bow, legs drop down, find your V, and then drop the low ribs down while you keep your collarbones open. Then when you find that hollow sensation, go ahead and come back in, start again. Other version starts in the bow first. Set your shoulders, eyes right between your inner thighs. Then lower your legs. Some people will find that's easier to find where you need to stabilize from. Yeah? So I'll do that version again. Arms and legs up. Legs stay up while you bow. Eyes have to come between your thighs. Don't let them look at your knees or toes. Then, once you have your nice V, feel your abdominals drop in. You're hanging off this backward pull, right? Let yourself hang off and then curl into it. Ha ha. Yes. Good. That's it. Now put your ribs down, Melissa. Let them pull to the mat. Pull. Keep pulling, pulling. You're bouncing on your sacrum. Get your ribs down. Keep going, lady. Keep going. Go ribs. Fold, 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 fold. Yes. That's the direction of work. Good. Can we all do one more? Does everyone have energy to do one more? I'm just watching. What's that? I have what?
Plenty of energy.
I have plenty of energy. Okay, so get the rib down, Melissa. Keep going. So right here, I'm up and balancing a little bit. Here, I've put it down. Bouncing down. Yes, come on. We're going to get you bendy in a higher place because I want to save your lumbar from your old age. To last you into your old age. Sorry. Save it from bad aging. We want good aging. All right. Good job. So we're going to take the straps off the feet unless you want them for support. So we're going to just do tick-tock. Here's your classic tick-tock. Inhale to the side. Exhale, push that bottom leg up, right? We're gonna do all one side 5 times, right? Now, options. You can use your strap to create more work for your glute medius. If you put it in the opposite hand, tip over and then push a little further with the side that you're going toward. Then push back with the side you're returning to. Makes sense? So if you want more glute med work, get over, hold it, push down, then pull up, and both glute medius will fire. If instead you want more adductor work, not Chinda, but maybe Melissa, maybe Mark, you'll tip over and feel yourself have to pull against the band. Yep, don't let the band come with you. Pull. You'll drop the bottom leg and then this time pull the top leg further toward it and then everything comes back. Yeah? So pull over, drop the bottom leg, and then pull more and then come back. So 3 versions to play with. And I want you to try roughly 5 in one direction and then switch. Yeah, you're okay, very good, that's fine. Those of you using a band, alternating is harder to do. That's it, good. Yeah, and then you get through those, you can come all the way down. And then we're gonna take your band into your hands. We're gonna work your glutes plus your mid back. So I'm gonna double my band. I want a little bit more resistance, but you're welcome to keep it single and then just play up and down your band if you need more or less resistance. So I've got my arms to the ceiling. I'm gonna set the upper arm back into the floor again, find the heels, and then just roll the hip up off the mat. Now think short foot here. So forefoot pulls into the heels and vice versa. Some of you will feel your quads simultaneously stretch and feel like they're working in a long position. Others are gonna notice the hams right away or the glutes or the hollow in the belly. Any of those things I would expect. Big inhale, release, spread your toes out. Exhale, round down through your spine. Oh, good, good. Just a hip bridge, and at the top I want you to do a short foot. So your forefoot and your heels pull together, and that should create that little shift. And if you hold that shift for a breath, you should feel hollow, long work, and short work. Yeah?
You have your band over your chest?
No, I put it down so I can use my hand. Yeah? Oops, I can't see Melissa in that direction. Hang on. Shift this way more. Yeah, but don't shortchange the short foot, right? Take that. Let's see. If you put your head down, yeah, let's put your head down, Chinda. And then that's it. There you go. That's that extra moment right there. Yeah. All right. So then when you feel like you have that moment, you're going to start marching and you're just going to tap one hand to the knee that lifts. The other arm stays steady right up above the shoulder socket. So that means you're now having to concentrate on supporting foot and stable shoulder, right? It's that cross pattern again. Good. you stay connected to your foot, things will move easier that have to move. Joints will be less tense. Good. Last one on each side. Good. And then roll down through your spine. Let those arms go overhead. Now we're going to add a row. So arms come back up to the ceiling. Roll the hips back up to the sky. Lift your right leg. Now keep it up as you lower in neutral. The hips just come down. Push down into your left foot and lift your right leg again. Oops, I'm on the wrong side. Good. All right. So now you can't lift that foot off the ground. Yeah, so you can try lifting your heel so you have less support from one side. So that much, yeah. And then on the supporting side, not the heel side, the other side, really work that short foot sensation to wake up that back of your chain. Because what I'd like you to do is do that same thing and then pull down your elbow on that lifting side. Yep. So we're lifting up, pulling down the elbow, and then coming back down. So it's a row. Yeah. Good. And you can...
Oh, are you alternating sides?
I was just going to say, I can't tell if Chinna just switched side or she's alternating. No, she's alternating. So if you were alternating, go ahead and alternate. Chinna, that's fantastic. It's fantastic. I swear I have never seen you so consistent in your TVA. That's awesome. Melissa, is that better? Okay, and then I want you to work your shoulders because they are connected to your butt. So instead of letting your thumbs point down and not rotating around, you're gonna let your palms face each other and just pull your elbows straight down to your side. You're getting ready to shoot a bow and arrow at somebody right in their forehead. I have to speak her language. So palms face in, pull that elbow close to your body. Don't let that other arm go. Keep that left arm straight up to the sky. All right, you gotta hold that bow and arrow steady. Now pull your elbow down, bend it, bend the right one, bend it. Have you ever shot a bow and arrow?
Yeah, she went to that Renaissance thing. Right.
Oh, Mark said you did. So, okay, right there. Hang on, bend your elbow, bend your elbow. There you go, right at your side. And then back up. That's it. Good, Chinda, I see you working it too. Good, okay. So Chinda and Mark, you guys can roll over. Melissa, I want you to try a couple more. Really get the fists facing in. And then no countering. Keep that arm straight. So it's all connected. Shoulders and butt connect. Bend that left elbow. Bend it. Bend it. Bend it. Bend it. 90 degrees. That's a girl. Now straighten the right one. Straighten it. That's it. Yes. Blah. Good. Mark and Chinda, you guys are going to do a little swan. So you're flat on the mat and you're going to float that sternum up. And then if your back chain has anything left in it, see if you can do a short foot facing down. That means you're activating your foot with the sole toward the ceiling. See if you can. And some of you will feel that hollowing up into your belly away from the mat. So I've got this extra flesh here, but I can feel it press less hard when I'm facing down and doing that. Yeah? You might be able to do the same thing. Already? More. Okay. Okay. Not necessarily a bad thing. Especially knowing your foot history. So if you're like Chinda and just being with your toenails on the ground makes your feet start to cramp, I'm sorry, stretch them when you need to, right? So if that cramp gets uncomfortable, let your toes tuck under to give your feet a little stretch. But breathe and see if you can tolerate a little bit of that activation. And play with your foot. It might be that you need more ball of foot, more little ball of foot under the pinky, more heel, right? Play with the part of you that could use a little more. And then see if you can just press against the ground and lift up into a swan. There you go, good. And then gently lay it back down. Good. And elbows hug in. So seeing if you can get a little higher, just where it's comfortable for your spine. Everyone's going to be different. Yeah. Now now it's Mark's turn to have cramping feet. Good. Yes, and one more. Good. All right. We're going to stretch those arms out nice and long. And just easy swimming. Lift one leg. Take the bend out of your knee. And then lower it down so it's opposite arm, opposite leg, right? Lift, stretch, and down. So here's the mistake a lot of us make, is that we stabilize by pushing the other leg hard into the ground. Instead, can you think about the leg on the ground, that at the same time you're lifting the lifted leg and taking the bend out of it, you're also lifting the kneecap off the ground of the down leg. That's going to make your foot press a little more strongly into the ground, and yes, it will create more arch in the foot. Yeah? Good. I saw that leg, Melissa, on that right leg. Good. Yes, kneecap, I see you. Good job. Good job. Good. Last one on each side. Good. All right. And then we're going to have a nice, easy bit of scorpion. So you can do it a couple ways. Hands can be under forehead. Leg lifts. I'm going to start with what's your left. Bend the knee. Then clam, opening that leg up. And tapping behind you as far as you can, letting that knee open to the sky. Think clam, right? Good. Then use your abs, not your leg, to pull you back to the ground. See how high I'm trying to keep that thigh open till the very last moment. And then it can rest down. So again, bend the knee. Think clam. Open the knee up. Let it pull you back. Go behind you as far as you can. Pretend there's nobody in your way. Good. Keeping that thigh up. Scoop your hand. Let it come back down. Yeah? So you're... I would do the same side 3 times before you switch. Because I think each one you'll get... Oh, so if it feels too squishy, how was your hand under your forehead? Okay. Oh, the other option I was going to say, but this might not feel good to you, is to have hands at the open V. So some people like that because then you get that stretch also through your armpit and lat. Yep. What's that, Libby?
I think Melissa was right.
Melissa, did you have a question? No?
Okay.
Mark was worried that I missed a question. Thank you. He's my ultimate roadshow manager. And stage manager, tech manager. Good. So the nice thing about this is one of those ones that is simultaneous length, stretch, and work. And mobility. Yeah. We haven't done this in a long time, this scorpion.
No.
Good. Yeah. That's it. Open that thigh. Think clam, Melissa. Open a little more. But you can. Yes, yes. Now just use your abs. Let the leg be heavy behind you. Pull with your abs to roll onto your belly. Don't use your leg. Nope, nope. Put that leg back. Use your abs. Yes, yes. That's fantastic. Yes, so much better. So you do another one like that. Good. Good. And then same thing, chin down, watching. Yes, I saw how you let that shoulder go. Good.
That's funny. I didn't see what I was doing until I saw you talking to Melissa. I was like, oh.
Oh, so you could feel it. Good. Tighter. Okay. All right, you guys, that was fantastic. Come up onto all fours. We'll just give ourselves a nice cat. Really thoughtful. I love that. So easy peasy cat. Let your head drop. Look to your pubic bone. Pull that pubic bone up toward your belly button, and your shoulders go nice and wide. Toes can be where it's comfortable. So if your feet were cramping, a tucked toe position might feel good versus toenails down. Good. And then release and pull your sternum up away from that tail. And then check it. A lot of us just dump into the low back. Once the low back is set, can you let your sternum lift a little more so more bend happens higher in the thorax and the rib cage? Good. And then tuck your chin. Look for your pubic bone. Pull that towards you. Good. And then tail up. Good. Good. Nice. And then we'll tuck that head. This time we're going to come down into a sassy cat. So pulling your shoulder towards your hip, pushing away with your hands to get back there. All the way to the other side. Let your head look over that shoulder, getting nice stretch through the neck too. Good. And then all the way back up. You want one more each side? We can. Yeah. Good. And round up. Good. And then round up. Good. And then we're going to come up to a stand. So you decide, do you need more stretch through the back of your legs? You can come up into that open elephant position, the big open pike, looks like down dog position. You might want to run your feet a little bit. That's going to stretch your calves, which you worked a lot if you were thinking about that short foot. Or you can just pop up. Good. And then when you're ready, you'll just walk those hands in. I always like to linger here and then find that foot and round all the way up. Oh, good. Oops, we shut off. Did we shut off? Oh, low battery, low battery. Good, nice inhale. Exhale, pull it down. Good, and again, nice big inhale. Good, exhale, spine twist. Push apart. Good, lift back up, drive through those feet, and rotate. Good. See if you can find that short foot as you come to center. So feeling it lift, good. Good, and last one up. Good, and then just pull down nice and easy all the way down, head to the side. Good, both arms are gonna drop as we roll to the other side, and then roll front again. Good, and we'll roll again, because it's good. Good. Good, and let your head just lolly to the middle. Good, find your feet. And then let your head just float into place. Give yourself a couple shoulder rolls, keeping that head nice and long. See how long you can find your feet. You want to look for that hollow again, right? That's one of your biofeedback cues. Yes? Feels like legs are pulled into their sockets. Good. Good. And then just rest. We're just going to breathe 3 breaths together. Nice big inhale, lifting the domes. Exhale. spread out your toes. Good. Oh, I said that backwards. Inhale. Good. Exhale. And one more time. Expand and lift. Good. Ah, you look beautiful. Look how upright. I like you from your foot to your hips, Chinda. Nice job, gang. Good job. I like this little group. What? Now you're gonna eat pizza? Oh. Thank you. Thanks, Melissa.